Hi there, I'm Lindsay with Stay Academy. At Stay, we understand the importance of reflecting your hotel brand or chain brand in the guest app. That's why we have developed a unique design system. It is a system that allows a complete customization and design of the front page of your guest app. For you, it is essential to apply the visual identity of each hotel or brand accurately to your guest app, and thus prevent your app from looking or being similar to those of other chains and brands. Here we will show you how to use our design system to customize the design in your apps with endless possibilities. Through our module system or widgets, you will be able to create infinite design possibilities. You will see that you can achieve a complete differentiation of your apps from those of other hotels. And you can even achieve that distinction among different apps within the same hotel chain. As our team talks with many hoteliers, we understand how important it is to safeguard the hotel's brand image across all channels and touch points between the hotel and the guest. Every detail of the guest journey is carefully considered. Your guest app should be an integral part of this process. We recognize the significance of ensuring that your app reflects the personality and brand of the hotel. Let's take a look at our guest experience wheel to understand the big picture. Remember that this wheel explains how the hotel, guests, and staff interact with each other. As you can see, we have 4 groups of actions that are made through your guest experience operating system. This lesson and its modules are of special importance. When we talk about the design system of your front page, we are referring to your guest app as a key and standout product in your guest experience. As you can imagine, your guest app interacts with the entire guest experience operating system wheel. Your guest app plays a role in the inform section, for instance. When your guests check pool schedules, in the serve section, when they place a room service order, in the sell section, when they use an offer you've sent through a pop-up, and in the analyze section, when they respond to a feedback questionnaire about their spa experience. Once you have set up your front page with your hotel's brand in every detail and in every section, you will see that your guest app is unique in the market and differentiates itself from other hotel apps of your competitors. You will also notice that with Stay and its front page design system, you can highlight or give more visibility to the products, services, or activities you need, whether it be due to seasonality, low usage or consumption, or due to new features and changes. You will be able to adapt your guest app to your brand and to your hotel's needs in real time. So, now that you understand the importance of these upcoming training modules, let's start. First of all, let's take a look at an example of a guest app. As you can see in this example, it has different sections. At the top, you have the header. This section is very important as it is the first element your guests see on their app. Then you have the content. As you can see, it is divided into different sections or modules. You will be able to customize the appearance of all of them, as well as the order in which you want them to appear. For example, if you need to highlight a specific service of your hotel on a particular day, you can access your front page and make the necessary adjustments and changes to your structure. If you go back to the top on the left side, you will find the menu button. By clicking on it, the menu of your guest app will appear. This is where you can add the products, services, facilities, or activities that you want your guests to have direct access to. Back in the header on the right side, you will find the Login button. This is where your guests will access their accounts. Now that we have seen the perspective of your guests through the Guest app, let's move to the staff perspective through the CMS. To get to your front page design system, go to the My App section. Here you see the current front page design of our Guest app. Click on Edit My App. Once inside, you already see the front page design system. This is divided into two blocks. On one hand, you have General Settings, and on the other hand, you have the Widgets or Modules system. Another important thing you have to take into account is the Draft mode. With it, you can make changes and try out different designs. You can preview these tests on the preview screen you see here, or you can also scan this QR code from your smartphone to see your changes. Once you have the design you want to show your guests, you have to click on Publish Changes. Keep in mind that once published, you won't be able to go back. In this video, you will learn everything about the General Setting block. Let's go with the first section, the Look and Feel section. Here you can change the header of your Guest app, which, as we mentioned before, is the top part of your front page. Let's see what elements you can customize. First, choose your main color. It will appear on your buttons and other elements of your page. You can also modify how your header background will be. Here is where you can add your logo and choose the style of the background, which can be an image, as in this example, a color, or a video. If you like, you can add text in the header. Lastly, you'll need to select the header divider, which shows a shape to separate the header from the body. You have two options, rounded or curved separator. If you decide not to use either, a straight separator will be activated by default, like the example here. Next, you have the upselling slider. This feature shows a sliding menu on the home screen to promote services, special offers, or any other relevant content you may want to highlight. You can add a maximum of 5 elements to the slider. Here you see you have a toggle button to activate or deactivate the upselling slider as you need. For each element of the slider, you will need to select the source and select the content, choose an image, give a title, give a subtitle. Once you have every element done, you can change the order of them by clicking on these arrows. And if you want to remove one of them, you just click on the trash icon. Let's move on to our side menu. This menu displays shortcuts to the sections of your app that you choose. It's this element that we see here in the example. First, you'll need to make your design adjustments. Choose your logo, select the background color, and lastly, choose the text color. Now let's create the structure of our menu through the Edit menu section. The structure works through groups and sections. Each group contains different sections within it. By clicking on a section to configure it, we choose the content font, select the specific content, and give it a title. Once you have your groups and sections, you'll be able to arrange the order of these using these arrows, both up and down. Let's continue with the app launch section. Select if you want to show a welcome message for your guests. You can activate or deactivate this message by this toggle button. By clicking on the Edit Welcome Message text, the customization options will open. You will be taken to another section of your CMS. Once inside, add a title, add a subtitle, and add a description. Now we are going to go with the last section of your general settings, your profile or login selection. First, you have the header style configuration. Choose your background color, the text color, and introduce a text to invite to log in. Next, you have the logging button style. Choose your button color and the button text. Once you have finished, remember to click on the Publish Changes button. By publishing your changes, these will be seen by your guest in their app. Now that you are familiar with all the customization possibilities regarding the general settings of your guest app, it's time to move on to the next part of this lesson, the widget design system. In the following module, you will see in depth how this widget system works with examples, practical cases, and a step-by-step tutorial.